welcome to class. I'm Miss Aker. It's an exciting day. We're learning about spring. In today's book, we're going to be finding out all the different things that we might see as spring is approaching. So let's do some movements that might go with things we see in spring. Okay, so let's think. Be on the lookout for something you might see in spring. Oh, do you see it? It's a bunny rabbit. Let's hop like a bunny. Ready? Boing, 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 boing. Great, let's look for something else. Look high and look low. What do you see? I see a bright shining sun. Stretch your arms up and bring them down and feel the sunlight on your face and the warmth on your skin. Let's do that again. Arms up and feel the sun. Oh, great job. Okay, let's be on the lookout for something else in spring. What do you see? Oh, do you see that? It's a bee. Bees say buzz. Can you buzz around your room? Buzz, buzz. Okay, let's be on the lookout for something else. What else will we see in spring? Oh no! I think it's starting to rain. Do you see the raindrops falling down? Can you make your hands move like this, like raindrops? And that's gonna help our flowers grow and the plants all around turn green and luscious. Let's be on the lookout for something else. What's something else you'll see in spring? I know, we just mentioned it. Flowers. Let's go around and smell the beautiful fragrance of the flowers. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe out. Ah, those smell so beautiful. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Ah, that was really fun, pretending like we were looking for things that we might see in spring. Let's find out what else we might find in spring. Hi, welcome to Reading Corner. This week we're going to be reading all about spring, and I have a book called On a Snow Melting Day, Seeking Signs of Spring. If you're seeking something, that means you're looking for it. So think to yourself, what might we find in spring? I thought of something, flowers blooming. Thumbs up if you've seen flowers blooming in spring. Great, well let's see what else we'll find in spring. On a snow melting day, seeking signs of spring. Look at that, there's a flower blooming. Squirrels cuddle, snakes huddle, clouds break, salamanders wake. I think the salamander might have been sleeping in winter. Icicles drip, chickadees sip. That chickadee's getting a drink from the icicle. On a plink plonking, marsh mucking, duck dabbling day. Wow, look at all that. Mist lifts, ice drifts, spiders creep, peepers peep. That means your eyes are looking. Look at the frog's eyes. Those were rhyming words. Lifts, drifts, creep, peep. Lake thaws, beaver gnaws. If something is thawing, that means it's melting. It's going from frozen to not frozen. It's becoming liquid. On a hawk squawking, paw sinking, woods walking day. Snowmen droop, cardinals swoop, rabbits bounce, foxes pounce. The temperature is getting warmer, so there's not going to be any snow, and we're going to start seeing lots of different animals. Flowers warm, insects swarm. On a puddle splashing, crocus poking, mitten soaking day. I know that kids love splashing in puddles. Do you like splashing in puddles? Mud splatters. Look at that bike. Chipmunk chatters. Buds grow. Goodbye, snow. Snow sure is a lot of fun, but it's really fun when the temperatures warm up and we can go play outside and feel the sunshine. Blackbirds sing. Kids swing. Some more rhyming words. Sing and swing. Welcome spring! Look at those beautiful purple flowers. That was a really great book that gave me so many ideas of what we can be on the lookout for in spring when we're seeking signs of spring. For creative time, let's do a little art project to celebrate spring coming. Let me show you how to do it. For our spring art activity, we're going to be using Q-tips, paint, and then some spring things that we can decorate. So I have a butterfly, an umbrella, this is a tulip, and you can print these from online or you can ask a grown-up to make the outline for you and draw lots of little circles. We're going to practice how we would hold a pencil. So pick up your Q-tip and hold it between your fingers just like this. Pick a color that you like. I'm gonna start with purple. Dip your Q-tip in, and now you're gonna just have fun practicing holding your Q-tip just like a pencil and also making a really pretty design. And so you can make a pattern if you want, or you can do it randomly. I want this butterfly to be very colorful. So I'm gonna do lots and lots of purple dots. And I'm trying just to do it right inside each circle. And when you need more paint, you just go and dip it right back in. And try not to mix your colors. Use one Q-tip per color. That way you can keep your paint nice and neat and your colors nice and vibrant. Okay, I think I'm ready for a new color. What color should I do next? I'm thinking yellow. Yellow is such a fun, bright color and perfect for spring. The sun shines through all the seasons, but it is especially bright and sunny in spring. Okay. And each time, just make sure you're holding your Q-tip just like you would a pencil. You're going to be writing a lot soon. Want to get your fingers really strong. Okay, let's do another color. What color should I do next? I'm thinking blue would be pretty. Whoops. If you make a mistake, that's okay. Just keep going. Some kids might like to go around the edges and work outside to inside, or you might like to work inside to outside. I'm having fun just kind of doing it randomly. But there's so many different ways to be creative, so do the way that you like most. Okay, I'm just gonna keep working on this and I'll show you how it looks when I'm all done. And here is my beautiful butterfly. I'm all finished with it. I'm gonna lay it flat to dry, but I'm really excited to hang this up and show that I'm excited for spring. We're gonna celebrate it. So make sure that you're on the lookout for all the things that mean spring is here, like rain falling, flowers blooming, all the animals that you'll see. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time.
Kindergarten is great at Kansas City Public Schools.
I know they have really good teachers. I know this is a great school.
They teach them stuff that I thought my kids would never be able to know at the age of 5.
Since deciding to send our kiddos to a neighborhood school, we've become even more of a part of our community.
Now is the time to enroll your future kindergartner for the new school year. Visit enrollkc.org today.
Good morning, friends. friends, and welcome back. I'm Mrs. Gordon, and I'm so glad you are here with me today to learn new things. Today, we are going to talk about money. You've probably seen it, you've probably felt it, you've probably even had it in your hand at one point. But today, let's see what those values mean. So, I have a story for you first today, and then we're going to see about 4 different types of coins. Let's learn about money. People all over the world use money to buy things. Different countries use different kinds of money. In the United States, people pay with dollars. 100 cents equal $1. In Mexico, people pay with pesos. $1 equals about 9 pesos. A peso is worth about 10 cents. In Brazil, people pay with reais. $1 equals about 3 reais. A real is worth about 32 cents. In Cameroon, people pay with francs. The $1 equals about 750 francs. A franc is worth less than 1 cent. In England, people pay with pounds. $1 equals more than half of 1 pound. A pound is worth about $1.50. In Turkey, people pay with lira. $1 equals more than 1,000,000 lira. A lira is worth less than a cent. In Japan, people pay with yen. $1 equals more than 100 yen. A yen is worth less than a cent. In most of Europe, people pay with euros. $1 equals about the same as a euro. A euro is worth about the same as a dollar. Now, I would like to do our activity together, identifying 4 different coins and see which one it equals to in value. Let's grab our materials and let's do the activity together. First, I have some picture cards of our coins. But these are what they look like. We have a penny, nickel, dime, and quarter. Penny, nickel, dime, and quarter. They also are small and big. You guys can tell the differences by their sizes. Coins also look different from the front and back. So let's look at our picture cards that are a little bigger than our coins to see if the part of the coin is the front or the back. This is a dime. A dime is worth 10 cents. This looks like the front of the coin. So I'm going to put this as the front of the coin. This is the back of the dime. Remember, the dime is worth 10 cents. When we look at them together, you can see front and back. 1 dime is 10 cents. Then we have a nickel. This is the front of the nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents. This is the front, and this is the back. Dimes, nickel. A dime is worth 10 cents. A nickel is worth 5 cents. Then I have a penny. A penny is worth 1 cent. 1. This is the front of a penny. You might can notice how it's different in color. The nickel and dime are silver in color. The penny is known as copper color. This is the front, and this is the back. Front, back. So far, we have the dime, nickel, and penny. Our last one that we talked about is the quarter. This is the front of the quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents. That might sound like a big number. This is the front, and this is the back. Do you notice the differences in our coins? Or the similarities? The front of our coins all have faces on them. In the United States, this is presidents on the front of the coin. On the back of their coins is a representation of different symbols that we have in our country. And you notice the differences, size or color. Remember, a dime is worth 10 cents? Here's our coin, our real coin. A nickel is worth 5 cents. A penny is worth 1 cent. And then a quarter is 25 cents. Do you see the differences in all the coins? You did such amazing work today learning about money and specifically our coins here in the United States. Remember, there is 1 cent, 5 cents, 10 cents, and then 25 cents. Grab your nearest adult and see if you can find some coins around your house. Identify which are front and back of the coin, and have fun just counting today. Until next time, I wish you well.
Welcome to Border Star Montessori School. We develop self-motivated learners in a diverse educational and social environment. We serve children ages 3 and 4 or in preschool all the way through 6th grade. One of 2 public Montessori schools in the Kansas City metro area, we adhere to the rich principles and practices developed by Dr. Maria Montessori. This philosophy emphasizes independence, freedom within limits, and respect for each child's natural curiosity and development. The teachers, administration, and staff at Border Star are committed to building relationships and upholding high expectations, all in an intentionally prepared environment. To support this effort, our teachers and assistants receive Montessori training throughout the course of the year. Our teachers promote hands-on learning through exploration and discovery. Children follow their interests during uninterrupted work cycles. During this freedom of choice, they develop order, repetition, and concentration. Classrooms are made up of mixed age groups, typically 3 grades placed together. These inter-age relationships strengthen the entire classroom community. The older student takes on the role as peer teacher. They serve as role models for younger students, demonstrating leadership and citizenship skills. They also reinforce their own learning by teaching concepts they have already mastered to their peers. The youngest group, the Children's House, includes pre-K age 3, pre-K age 4, and kindergarten students. In this environment, we focus on practical life, sensorial, math, language, and cultural studies. Lower elementary includes 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade students. We foster personal responsibility, independence, collaboration, critical thinking, and problem solving. Within this supportive community, children work through the curriculum at their own pace, accelerating during some tasks or taking additional times with others. In upper elementary, we serve 4th, 5th, and 6th grades. Students build on core values and lessons learned in previous years. They learn to question, think critically, and take responsibility for their own learning, skills that will support them in later education and in life. At Border Star, we have strong parent support. Our PTA strives to support all children by involving community, family, and business participation. In partnership with Link, we offer free before and after school care for our kindergarten through 6th grade students. For our pre-K families, Little Dragons before and after care is available at a minimal fee. We offer a variety of clubs and activities for our students, including our Montessori Model United Nations for our older children, honors choir, chess club, instrumental music, ballet, gardening, farmers market, and more. Our students leave 6th grade ready for success in middle school and beyond. Thank you for your interest in Border Star Montessori. If you have additional questions or want to schedule a personal visit, please call our office at 816-418-5150. We look forward to sharing the great things happening at Border Star Montessori.
Hey Kansas City, I don't know about you, but on a cold day in November, I love a good spicy soup. Here's your chicken tortilla soup. Hey Kansas City, it's Chef Tom. This is the Manual Career Training Center. We're at the Cardinal Cafe. You know, last week we made a really cool Mexican pozole soup. And I wanted to feature one more soup from Mexico that I really love. This is a chicken tortilla. And there's going to be some subtle differences between the two soups. Of course, we have our garlic, our onion, green onion, black beans, hominy, cilantro, but this time we have corn, we have canned diced green chilies, and we have tomato, and we have really nice fresh tomato. Okay, I love fresh tomato in the soup, So just like last week when we go to making this, we're going to get anything that needs to be cut before our chicken done, okay? So when we're using fresh tomatoes, we want to go ahead and cut an X on the bottom of each of these tomatoes, right? Now, I'm going to bring over a pot of extremely hot water. And I'm going to set these tomatoes in this water. Woo, watch the fingers. Okay? And we're just going to let this sit in here for a few minutes while we start cutting our onion. Okay? Just like last week, when we take the papers off these onions, we want to make sure that we're down to the flesh of the onion. We don't want any paper left on our onion. All right, see this one? The paper's still there. So we're just going to take one more layer from him. We're going to go ahead, we're going to get rid of these. I'll be right back. And bring my garbage a little closer to me. All right, we're going to chop up these onions. Always being careful to know where your fingers are in accordance to the blade. Always being careful that you are watching exactly what you are doing. You are not looking around while you're cutting up an onion. You are looking at the onion. Okay? Well, these tomatoes, we're just going to turn them over in here because the reason that we're putting the tomatoes in the boiling water and cutting the X's on the bottom is it's going to help the skin come off. And you can see here on the top of this one, the skin's already pulling back, okay? Because we don't want that tomato skin in our soup. It's not that it's bad, it's just I came from a school where you just didn't have tomato skin in your soup. Okay, we're going to get these onions in our little container here. Okay, we've got onions and garlic in here, right? Now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to cut a jalapeno. So, what do we need when we're cutting a jalapeno? We need a glove. Jonathan, would you be kind enough to hand me those gloves right there? Jonathan does his best never to get in a shot. I swear one of these days I'm going to have him up here assisting me. So we're going to get this glove on because like we talked about last week, when we're cutting up a jalapeno, the oils of the jalapeno and the capsaicin, the part that makes the jalapeno hot, those oils will get in your fingers. And you touch your eye, you touch your face, you'll be able to feel that on your face. And you just don't want that, okay? We're going to go ahead and we're going to cut these guys like so. We're just going to set this guy off to the side. We're going to turn our tomatoes quickly. And you're starting to be able to see that skin really pull back on the tomatoes. We're just going to give these guys some little slices so that we can use them as garnish. Look at that. Fancy little baby slices. We're going to take these couple big ones. We're just going to cut them in half a couple times. Oh, there's a big one sneaking around. Okay? We're going to put that right in one of these little lids. Now these other two, we're going to chop up for inside our soup. Okay? We're going to put those in with the onions and garlic. And actually, we're going to go ahead and fire up our machine and get our oil in there. Because after we get everything cut, we're going to quickly get our chicken done and get it in the pan, okay? Always watching our fingers, making sure that we're being careful. Now, it's time to cut up our tomatoes. So I'm not going to just reach into a pot of really hot water. I'm going to grab my spoon. I'm going to pull out the tomato. This tomato is really nice and hot. I'm just going to get in here with my paring knife and take out this core. Okay? That's all it is to taking out the core of the tomato. You're going to take your knife. See that? We're just going to peel off this peeling. Comes real easy, and that's why you made that cross cut on top. Okay? That's exactly why. And when you take out the core, what happens is you've got a really good swipe at all your peeling coming off at once. Okay? That's exactly what you want. You just want all this peeling to come off of here. Okay? Look at that. That quick, there's a peeled tomato. And I almost did it. I almost reached right in there after this other one. Okay? Again, we're just going to take our paring knife. We're going to cut right around this core. And I mean, these tomatoes do. They come out of here hot. And again, because we went ahead and took out that core, this peeling comes off really easy. Just like that. Okay, we're just going to set these guys aside here. We're going to take our French knife. We're just going to get these guys cut up quick. Turn them. Put this guy back here. Okay. Get them right in here. We're going to give our oil a little move around here. She's getting hot. It's perfect what we want for that chicken as soon as we get it cut up. Stack those guys up there. Turn it. Just hit it again. Okay. We'll get this guy in here. We're going to get rid of this glove. We're going to move everything off of our board so that we have some nice physical separation. We're going to get rid of this water. And guess what? We're going to start cutting up this chicken. Because our pan is really smoking hot. And you know, everything we do, we're on a little timetable. Okay? Because the hotter that pan gets, the more this chicken's going to caramelize the second it goes in the pan. Ooh. Well, this is one tough chicken breast. But I guarantee you, once it cooks down in this oil and with all of our vegetables, it's going to be perfect in the soup. And the thing is, if you have a tough piece of chicken, just slow down. It's not going to hurt a thing. Just slow down a little. Okay, there's our chicken. We're going to move this oil around a little one more time. We're going to get this chicken in this pan. Look at that. Woo! We're going to get rid of this glove. And we're going to start browning this chicken. I'll tell you what, as this chicken browns, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a quick break. And we won't let anything happen here that you're not going to see. We'll be right back.
I chose manual because it's challenging and fun, and it can help me with college.
I chose manual because I wanted to get a jump start in my career with culinary arts.
I chose manual to acquire skills I'd use in real life.
I chose manual because I want to be an ER doctor, and be an EMT is my first step.
Kickstart your future today at Manual Career and Technical Center. Manual is open for all 11th and 12th grade students in both Kansas and Missouri. Learn more today at enrollkc.org/manual or call 816-418-5200.
Hey Kansas City, here we are making this amazing chicken tortilla soup. You can see that our chicken is caramelizing in our pan. You can hear that amazing sear going on. But guess what? We're gonna turn this pan up even more. We're gonna get this baby hot, hot, hot. You have a little look in here. This chicken is cooking like nobody's business. So let's get our onion, jalapeno, and garlic in here. Reach right in there with your spoon, get every bit of that goodness out. This is the way it's supposed to sound, Kansas City. It's supposed to be sizzling. It's supposed to be working. We're just going to move this whole thing over a little, recenter a little bit. This is smelling so good. It always does at this point. Let's get these tomatoes in here, huh? Now, once these tomatoes go in, it's going to give us a little bit of liquid in our pan. So we're going to cook these babies for 5-6 minutes. You know, the essence of our flavors for this soup are coming from what we have in here right now. Let's grab our oregano. Get that in right now. Okay. I'm going to jump over here to the cart and grab a little salt and get that in. Now the one thing is you want to be careful with the salt when you're using tomatoes. Tomatoes carry a large amount of sodium. Okay. You can't believe how cool this is right now. Really. Let's get some cilantro in here. We're just going to put all that cilantro in there. Oh man. I know I always say it, but I am so thrilled when I put in a fresh herb or a spice and that pungent aroma just comes up and gets you right in the nose. Okay. So if you have a look at this, our chicken is cooked. You know, we've got a little liquid from our tomatoes boiling out, and that's fine. So guess what? Let's start adding all of our vegetables. We got our delicious corn, the hominy, the black beans. Now, as much as I love green chilies, I'm still only going to add about half of what I got in here. But I can always add more later. But just like I was saying earlier, I can add it, but I can't take it out, okay? We're going to let this start to get hot in here. And honest to goodness, look at all of the color in this soup. It's incredible. Okay, now we've got everything cooking along, just chugga chugga. We're going to go ahead, we're going to add this chicken stock. Right to, just a little bit more. Something like that, okay? Now, just like last week with the pizzoli, what needs to happen is we need to give this a minute for our heat to catch up to everything and to get a boil on. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I'm gonna let this get to a boil, clean up my station, set up my plates, and when we come back, we'll start getting ready for the final presentation. We'll be right back.
I chose manual because it's challenging and fun, and it can help me with college.
I chose manual because I wanted to get a jump start in my career with culinary arts.
I chose manual to acquire skills I'd use in real life.
I chose manual because I want to be an ER doctor, and being an EMT is my first step.
Kickstart your future today at Manual Career and Technical Center. Manual is open for all 11th and 12th grade students in both Kansas and Missouri. Learn more today at enrollkc.org/manual or call 816-418-5200.
Hey Kansas City, here we are back with our chicken tortilla soup. I gotta tell you what, I know that I say it time and time again, but this soup smells so good. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give this a final little taste before we dish up. Here's the fact of the matter. You have to taste what you're making. You have to taste what you're making 4 and 5 times throughout the process at every point so that you know what you're doing. I'm gonna turn this down one more spot, because I'm going to taste this and you can see that it is boiling, but we have to make sure that our flavors have married. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you right now, I don't succeed at everything I do the first time. I don't, okay? I have to practice. But this, pretty darn good. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of these nice homemade tortillas. We're just going to give them a little crush up in the bottom of the bowl, okay? Then we're going to get into this soup. We're going to go right in there, right on top of those tortillas. I mean, this is colorful soup, hey? This looks amazing. And remember, just like last week with the pozole, just going to put a little more in there. Okay. Just like with the pozole, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some fat garnish up on here. I love garnish on soup. I love garnish on everything I do. Okay? A little bit of cilantro, a little jalapeno. We're going to get this green onion. Oh, I should put jalapeno on both of them, shouldn't I? We're going to get these green onions inside the rim here. Okay. We're going to get some avocado right over here. Little avocado right over here. We're going to wipe the rest of the avocado off our hands quick. We're going to get some Monterey Jack cheese right here in the center, right? And then, to finish this whole thing off, we're going to get some amazing little tortilla fritas. Okay? These are just some little tortillas that we cooked up today. And give them a little crunch down. Put them right up on there. Get 1 or 2 more for this one. I'm going to tell you what, Kansas City. This is probably one of my new favorite soups. And every time I do a new soup, it becomes one of my favorites. But this is your chicken tortilla soup. And you know what? Just in case, let's throw a little slab of lime on the side. Just in case somebody's just like me and they got to have that little hint of lime in their soup. I'm going to tell you what. Like I said, this is really turning quickly into one of my favorite soups. I hope you make it. I hope you love it. And really, if you do, take a picture of it and send it to me at tbelisle@kcpublicschools.org. Come back and see us soon.
to Foreign Language Academy, Kansas City, one and only emerging school for Chinese and Spanish.
We are so happy to have you visit FLA. I'm Dr. Joel Ramsdale, the principal of Foreign Language Academy. We are the region's only international baccalaureate school that is authorized as a primary years program, as well as being in candidacy for our middle years program. We look forward to sharing more about our school with you.
Bienvenidos al cuarto grado. Immersion is the best way for a student to become fluent in a foreign language.
At FLA, we have a strong sense of community. Our parent-teacher organization meets monthly and organizes different events and activities such as Arts Night, where students can showcase their artwork and also enjoy live performances by students.
Each year, the 8th grade Spanish student fundraise to help support a trip to Costa Rica.
Children at FLA have an advantage, learning English as well as a foreign language. This will prepare them for not only being in the classroom, but beyond.
When our families join FLA, they select a school for their kids that is elementary and middle school. Our students are able to experience the full immersion program since kindergarten all the way to 8th grade.
Thank you for joining us on this virtual tour. We appreciate it. If you would like to learn more about Foreign Language Academy or schedule a personal tour, please call our school phone number, which is 816-418-6000. We look forward to sharing all of the great things that we're doing here at the Foreign Language Academy with you.
Welcome to East High School. My name is Louis Sinahosa and I am their principal. I'm looking forward for you to learn all about our East Bears, and thank you for taking the time to visit with us.
At East, we serve students in 9th through 12th grades. We first opened our doors in 1924 to serve high school students on the east side of Kansas City. With more than 50 plus languages and countries represented at our school, East is one of the largest and most diverse high schools in Kansas City. Our mission is to ensure each student reaches his or her fullest potential as a learner. With literacy as our focus, our goal is for all students to be successful and gain valuable experience throughout their high school career. After graduation, our students go on to be successful in either college or the career of their choice. We put a focus on learning through a 21st century lens. To prepare students for life beyond high school, we have specific college and career pathways which include agriculture, health science and bioscience, nursing, engineering, teaching, EMT, law and public safety, construction, barber and cosmetology, computer science, culinary, and more. Students can graduate with their industry-recognized credential in their chosen pathway and have job options upon graduation. East offers traditional high school classes, advanced placement, and dual credit courses. In addition, we offer Early College Academy, where students attend Metropolitan Community College, Penn Valley, where they can graduate with both their high school diploma and associate's degree. We welcome immigrants and refugees into our school. With a high level of English language learners, or ELL students start in small group instruction to help them quickly get up to speed with their counterparts. They will have ongoing ELL support to ensure they are successful throughout high school. Along with a high-level academic rigor, East also offers a wide range of sports, clubs, and other activities. Our soccer teams have become some of the most dominant programs in their division. Plus, many of our scholar athletes have earned scholarships to play their given sport at the collegiate level in soccer, football, volleyball, and more. We have something for everyone in our school. Students can be part of junior ROTC, art, instrumental and vocal music, or take a variety of electives. Plus, we offer activities including bike club, dance, debate, newspaper, student council, yearbook, and more. At East High, we believe each student has untapped potential. Students have opportunities to visit colleges, universities, and other post-secondary institutions, as well as participate in job shadowing and internships related to their career interests. Thank you for visiting. We hope you enjoyed the tour. If you want to learn more about East, please call us at 816-418-3125. Go Bears!
Hello, we're happy to have you visit Carver. We are a dual language school where our students become truly bilingual and biliterate.
Welcome to Carver Dual Language.
Hola, bienvenido al primer grado en Carver. Welcome to first grade in Carver. In kindergarten and first grade, all students learn to read and write in Spanish.
Welcome to 4th grade at Carver. In 4th grade, our students have the opportunity to join our robotics team. Our students work together on a community project and learn to code a robot's movements.
By 6th grade, Carver students are truly bilingual and biliterate. Students can fluently speak, read, and write in both Spanish and English. Carver students move on to much success in middle school, high school, and beyond.
We celebrate Hispanic heritage throughout the year at Carver Dual Language.
Each year, students develop a plan to make goods to develop and to sell at our Mercado. This is our annual fall market that classes have booths that students come together and sell their items that they've created. Staff, community members, family, parents, grandparents, all can come together, buy the goods, and celebrate Hispanic heritage together.
In Carver, we have an involved PTA where parents and families can be part of our school community.
Thank you for joining us on this tour. If you would like to schedule a personal tour or learn more about our school, please call 816-418-4925.